Interactive Media Communications Electrostatic Discharge Control Videotape Training Program provides a complete training package to help your company effectively control unnecessary damage from electrostatic discharge. The program is designed to meet ESD Association standards for ESD control and ISO 9000 requirements. The program covers manufacturing and service environments, including clean rooms and high-voltage hazard areas. The program was developed with the participation of AT&T and Digital Equipment Corporation. The course provides instruction on the following topics: the principles of electrostatic discharge and how static electricity is generated, means that are used to control the generation of static electricity in the workplace, different types of personal grounding, the storage and handling of ESD-sensitive components, and ESD protection in different work environments. The ESD VHS videotape training program contains engaging dramatizations of workplace situations with live-action video, audio, graphics, and animation. A student workbook contains practice exercises to test the learner's understanding of the material presented throughout the course. Let's look at a sample of some of the material covered in the ESD training program.
In the last few decades, the machines that we use have changed almost beyond recognition. Now, processes as different as piloting a jetliner, regulating a heart pacemaker, and cooking a meal are all controlled by tiny integrated circuits. Along with other electronic components, these small chips have made our technology far more reliable than anyone 50 years ago could have imagined. But along with this increased reliability has come increased dependence. We need to know that these electronic components will perform time after time in situations with which we've entrusted them. Electrostatic discharge is an often unnoticeable hazard to these electronic components. Without even feeling it, we can be destroying the components we handle. The danger is even greater because many times these failures aren't evident until days or weeks after the product was damaged, when the components are in use in products and people are depending on them. An electrostatic discharge control program can greatly reduce failure from this cause. In company after company, workers and managers have realized that they're not just saving the company money, they're also ensuring customer satisfaction by increasing product reliability. Static electricity is an electrical charge at rest on the surface of an object. We're constantly being charged with static electricity. Just walking across the floor can charge a person to thousands of volts, which is being read by this personal voltage meter. Volts are a measure of electrical force or potential. Any movement, even just bending over or lifting your foot off the ground, will generate a static charge on your body. The personal voltage meter is reading the change in the static electric voltage on this person's body. But what really is that static charge? For a minute, let's think about what electricity is. This is an atom. The electrons that orbit around its center have a negative electrical charge. The center of the atom, the nucleus, has a positive electrical charge. The natural state is for the atom to have a balance of positive and negative charges. An electrical current, like the current that powers light bulbs and computers, is the movement of these electrons through a wire. When an electrical current is flowing through a light bulb, billions and billions of electrons are traveling through the wire and the bulb every second. The motion of these electrons passing through the filament in the bulb warms it up and creates light. Static electricity is a charge on an object or person when the electrons cannot move, and so they stay still or static. Here, a static electric charge has been created. It is then transferred to the electroscope. Both leaves have a negative potential, and since like charges repel, the two leaves fly away from each other. When the static charge is drained off the leaves by this person, the leaves lose their negative charge, and gravity brings them down again. The best way to safely eliminate static electricity from a person or conductive object is to ground that person or object. In this lesson, you'll learn what is meant by grounding, the different types of grounds, the purpose of the wrist strap, and how to correctly use and test a wrist strap. To be grounded means you are connected by a conductor to the earth, which is electrically neutral. Buildings are grounded, therefore people or objects connected to the building ground are also grounded. Another way to be grounded is to be connected in such a way that your electrical potential is the same as whatever object you need to touch. For instance, in a vehicle, such as a plane or car, everything in the vehicle can be grounded to the chassis. This will eliminate the possibility of an electrostatic discharge. A wrist strap is the most effective way of keeping yourself grounded. When you are grounded, you can't build up static electricity to the point where you could damage a component. Any static charge on your skin will be drained to ground through the wrist strap. The wrist strap should fit comfortably snug on your wrist. It must make contact with your skin and not, for example, over a shirt cuff. The wrist strap should then be plugged into the ESD common point ground or hard ground. Like any product, electrostatic discharge sensitive components have to be stored and moved from place to place. Computers have to be shipped to their customers, replacement boards shipped to field service reps, and memory chips shipped to people who want to add more memory to their personal computers. While in storage and transit, these components can be damaged by electrostatic discharge if they aren't packaged in electrostatic discharge protective packaging. In an electrostatic discharge protective area, all static electricity in the area is controlled and doesn't present a threat to electrostatic discharge sensitive product. Everybody and everything is at what we call ground potential, meaning it has no significant static electricity on its surface. To keep everything at ground potential with no static charge, entrance to the area is controlled. Protective garments are worn when required because the components being handled are very sensitive to ESD. All workstations, furniture, and equipment are ESD protective. Static generating personal items made of plastic, like picture frames, radios, and holiday decorations, are eliminated or controlled. Because everything in the environment is at ground potential, ESD-sensitive product may be moved around without worrying about damage from electrostatic discharge.
You have just seen portions of IMC's ESD videotape and workbook supported training program designed to help your employees prevent costly accidents resulting from electrostatic discharge. The program is also available on CD-ROM and Laserdisc, offering the same training content in fully interactive multimedia formats. For more information about the Electrostatic Discharge Control Training Course or any of the other titles in IMC's growing library of health, safety, and environmental programs, call IMC or your local distributor.